Central Virginia. Well, I've been down in the garden on this morning, and I daily am picking long beans. Uh, Last year I planted a lot of long beans, and I was like, what am I going to do with all these long beans? So this year I decided I wouldn't quite plant as many, but I seem to have as many long beans on a daily basis anyway. And so it's, if you're not familiar with long beans, it's a staple of many Asian cuisines. And they are very much like a green bean, and in many ways you can use it just like a green bean. You got to cut off the end. There's no string on here, like a lot of, it doesn't get stringy. Now, if they get too big, they can get a little tough and gnarly, and they're not as good. All of these are pretty much the right size for green beanage. You can see how long they are. Let's see if you can get a sense. They're as longer than my arm. So that's a sizable green bean, which means that if you've got a couple of people in your household, a couple of these beans, maybe two or three, chop them up, cut them up, you're going to have enough for dinner. Now, how do I like to prepare these, and how do they compare? I usually cut off the very bottom, and I cut off the tough part where it just went into the where I clipped it off the vine. And I am not a fan of boiling, parboiling, or even really steaming these like green beans. They get a little mushy, but if you taste them, they're some people describe them as a little squeaky, which is true. I usually cut them in pieces about this size, maybe, and just stir fry them. Very quick flash stir fry, and I'll put in some garlic and ginger, olive oil, maybe a little gochujang for flavoring. I mean, you can really do them any way you want. A simple stir fry, they cook super, super fast. So the thing about growing these that I learned is they are prolific, and I literally am picking about this many. I have about 4 bean plants, and I'm picking about this many beans off of them every single day, pretty much. And if you don't kind of stay on top of the picking, they get too long and too tough, and they become, they'll stop producing. And I don't want them to stop producing. I will also take these, because I can't eat this many beans all at once, and I do like to preserve things. I will do a flash freeze of them, and then they're really great just to pop out straight from the freezer into a stir fry in the off season. And maybe I'll do a short video on how I prepare these for freezing. I think I'll do that instead of just telling you. So look for that in the week ahead, as I'm doing some videos on preserving. I think because I'm doing a lot of saving and figuring out what to do with this bounty that's coming in from the garden. Long beans, they are long and they are good. Thanks for watching today. I hope your garden's doing well. Take care. Bye.